got the tea? What's the tea?
We got the tea. Sip real smooth, come vibe with me. Sacred teas, that frequency. Blue magic, you gon' feel so free. Blue lotus, mango, peach, oolong steam. Little ginger, hibiscus in a team. Hot or cold, float right in the dream. The wise elder, roots run deep. White lotus, elderberry steep. Burdock, dandelion for the cleanse. Ginger, honey bush, so soup begins. Hot cup, calm, cold brew, bold. Either way, let the wellness unfold. Equinox, balance in your cup. Soursop, moringa, power up. Mint leaves cool, pineapple pop. Apple, hibiscus, flavor don't stop. Hot, cold, always refreshing. Sacred tea, your soul's blessing. We got the tea. What's the tea? What's the tea? Who got the tea? Sacred tea, that's luxury. What's the tea? Who got the tea? Sacred tea, that's luxury.
It's tea time with MahMah Tea. Hey babies, it's MahMah Tea, back with another one. All right now, come on in here and sit down at the round table, honey. We need to have a conversation. Go ahead and grab your tea, baby, because this is going to be a minute. You know, I was sitting around thinking about this thing for about 3 days. How am I going to talk to these people about this shit? Because I was getting a little annoyed and aggravated and agitated about all these comments coming over here talking about, yeah, we did that before. Look what they did. What good is it if they just gonna kill us? And we don't know how to act or respect each other and this, that, and that. You know what? I understand things have happened to us. I understand a lot of trauma has taken place with us. And that's because we are operating from an old system, baby. The system is toppling and is crumbling. And many of you do not see the new timeline ahead of you, which leads me to believe that you can't see it because maybe you are not supposed to be a part of it. Maybe your karma is attached to this system, so you have to stay embedded with the fear. The parasite's tentacle is so deep in you, you don't even realize you were host for it. And the more you come over here and you keep spreading that same mantra, they gonna kill us. We need leaders. We don't have no leaders. They don't know how to respect us. This and that. All the complaints that you give lets me know that your whole operative is to act as a virus. You don't even realize that parasite's so deep inside you, you can't even wiggle your way out the shit. You stuck in the old timeline, in the old paradigm. And I understand why. It's because of this penis system that you are contained in. And they use esoteric sciences and all these symbolisms to trap you in it. Mainly this one. Y'all ain't gonna like this, but I'm going somewhere. Look at this system. That's one big giant penis system that's based off of all the other system that is tied directly to your religions. This operates as a hierarchy. And with a hierarchy, baby, there's a top and there's a bottom. I'm the head, you the foot. I'm the king, I wear the crown. I'm the empress, I'm the queen. I'm all this shit. And all the rest of you are beneath me. So when I pop off the head or I cut off the head, then the body collapses and then there's nothing left. This, baby, to me, is a finite system. Cap at the top. Feeds off of everything at the bottom. And that has been translated onto us and how we think and feel and operate within everything we do. So what they do, They got us believing in we need a leader so we could be the follower. You need the shepherd to lead the flock, all tied into your religion. And I don't care what color you paint it or what name you switch it to. It's all about following something else, waiting for it to save you, and reveling in pain and suffering until it do. That to me sounds like a virus. You know, all of y'all come over here talking about your Jesus say, the Bible say, and all of this stuff. Now I'm going to really ruffle some feathers because I'm trying to clean this house out. Everybody don't belong in the house of MahMah Tea, and everybody ain't welcome. All is welcome, all that shit stop right here, right now, because today I'm drawing the line. So after this video, you all gonna know where I stand with the shit. Some of y'all can't see the new timeline. Some of us do. Some things I say activate some of you, and some things I say scare the shit out of others. That's not my concern how you react. Baby, you gonna have to know where you stand in this thing. Have they killed off a lot of us? Of course. Because after they got here and erased our ancient memory and replaced it with something else, we now operate under that type of system. And you think this is sacred and that's the end all be all. And I'm here to tell you, it's perverted like they did everything else. Hold on. I'm going somewhere. Now, there are those of you who come over here just like this, but somebody from over there look just like that. And now we got a new label, a new name to divide more of us on this globe. You know, the problem is, you forget everybody got the same mother, and y'all all fighting over the fact that you got different daddies. Ain't nobody connected the dots that this earth belonged to your mother and everybody came out of her portal. While all these other beings here created all these different types, meaning that these are all your different daddies. And they all warring over who's right and who's wrong and then erase her from out of the equation. And you operating just like that because of this system right here. That system has removed everything of the mother and the divine feminine. The reason why y'all so scared and you full of fear is because you are afraid somebody gonna kill you. And then that's the end of that. Because you're operating like this. If I chop off the head, then the body fall. And it's let me make them think that this is the only template for them to follow. But if you realize that that's a masculine symbol, erectile dysfunction, if you ask me, and you focus on the fact that we all come out the womb of a woman, then you might want to look at this symbol. Look at that symbol. That operates on expansion, on evolving, and on regeneration. So there is no head for you to cut off here. They can't even find a head on this thing. It's regenerative. It replenishes itself. So instead of you Negroes looking for a leader, you need to operate and create ecosystems and come up with a pack saying, all right, you do this, you do that, and you do the other. And if they come for you and they take you out, we got 10 more in line to take your place. And the one we put in place, take a percentage to help out the family who lost that one, train one up in the family so they can take my place, and so forth and so on. We do not operate in a form of regeneration, replenishing, and recycling. Instead, you so focused on this shit right here that if they cut your head off, nothing else will work or exist. You take after your father instead of looking at the system your mother already put in place for you. Now, what you gonna say about that? I had to take my glasses off for this one because I need y'all to see what I'm talking about. You so contained in this fear and this trauma, it binds you, baby. You don't even recognize it. You stuck in an old timeline. They already had all their CIA operatives do their remote viewing and this and that, and they saw two splits, two different timelines, one of a dystopia and one of a utopia where other people were living in pure sovereignty while the others was trapped in an old system. Let me ask y'all something. Y'all know this thing, according to y'all, according to the book, that there's gonna be this grand finale and there's gonna be this war and the bad people gonna lose and the good people gonna win and God gonna come and make everything right and everybody gonna go to heaven. Well, 144,000 that is. And the best of y'all gonna be wherever you gonna be. The ones that gave you this story, are they walking around here acting like they concerned about something coming to stop them? Or they laughing at the fact that you believing in the fairy tale that they gave you? Let me tell you something. If I was the big bad wolf and I knew that something was coming to eradicate me, I would be on my best behavior. I'd be doing everything in my power to act right. I know this thing is coming. I know the time is up any minute now. I'm not doing no bullshit no more. I'm about to get on the straight now. I'm going to be good. But hundreds and hundreds of years since that symbol which created these systems have been in place, these folks ain't thinking about stopping. Matter of fact, everything is going according to their plan that they sketched out and wrote and executing it because they know you bound by the spell and you ain't gonna do shit about it. You gonna wait for something to come when the thing that's here to save you, you ain't even looking at. And that's you. I keep telling y'all, we so old and ancient, we predate all that shit. But as long as you under the spell of amnesia, you will never, ever snap out this shit. You gonna stay stuck and contained in that and not regenerate and evolve like this. This is a structure that makes all these sacred patterns that shows growth and connection. That's our problem. We're not looking for connection and growth for expansion. We're looking for somebody to lead us and then complain when you put somebody up there at the top and they cut their head off and you back to the bottom. So what kind of insanity is this now? This shit crazy. It's a virus. Now, I'm going to ask y'all something. I know this is going to piss some of y'all off, but like I said, I'm trying to clean out this house because everybody don't need to be up in here. I watch time and time again, all of y'all come over here telling me that Jesus is king. Jesus is the way. Yahweh is this. Yahshua is that. Now, let me ask y'all this. Same people that's saying this. I know this ain't going to apply to everybody, but I know it's going to apply to a significant amount of you. All y'all saying that. How many of y'all took the doohickey? Come on. Come on, because there's millions and billions of y'all that lined up to take the doohickey. How many of y'all who say that Jesus told you, the ancestors told you, Yahweh told you, Yahshua told you, all that shit? How many of y'all lined up to take the doohickey? Because my next question is, did Jesus tell you to go do that? Did Yahweh tell you to go do that? Did your ancestors tell you to go line up and take the mark? I'm not even a Christian and I saw that shit coming. Now listen, I'm not saying you took the mark of the beast, but what I am saying is you don't even believe in your own story. You coming over here telling me that Jesus is the God is the way, but I bet you took that shit. And if you didn't take that, I bet you lined up in droves to take that or take that. Did your God tell you to take that? Because if your God and your ancestors and your Savior that you got, God told me to tell you, came down and told you to get in line to do that shit, then I know good and God darn well I ain't never listening to y'all. Because I didn't get that call. Mm-mm. All I heard was my grandmother say, mm-mm, on your way there. If you think about that shit, I'll take you out. You ain't got to tell me twice. Now, all that to say is you need to question all this shit you've been believing in. Because if you say that the spirits told you to do that, because that don't listen here, I know a lot of y'all in African traditional religions took that shit. I know a lot of y'all Christians took that shit. Muslim, Jews, you name it, lined up and took that shit. Not all of y'all, but a lot of y'all. So my question is, why are you still listening to that shit? If it misguided you. Because all the truth is coming out about that shit and the way y'all treated us, to those that didn't want to do that. Because we listening to the God in us. You need to question if you got a parasite attached to you. Because here you still coming with that same shit. You fighting against this and this. These two images I got up here is at battle with one another because one wants you to operate from a hierarchy, king, savior, all the rest of that shit, and the other one wants you to operate in pure sovereignty. Baby, you got to be in the know. You got to know you can regenerate and replenish yourself. And if you created a system like that, there ain't no head for them to pluck off to destroy whatever it is you build it. Now I'm gonna come with one more solution. I always dropping some gems on y'all. I don't just come with a whole bunch of talk. I come with some damn solutions. You know, a brother told me a long time ago, he did astrological reading by the name of Ra Akul. About 10 years ago, he said I was a genius. I looked at that nigga, thought he was high. 10 years ago. 10 years later, brother, you was right. Not to toot my own horn, but it's to know thyself. Once you remove all that shit and you get to see what source divine already given you and you start applying it, baby, can't nothing stop you. Not even the fear, not even that entrapped system. I know some of y'all gonna hate that shit because this is a sacred system to you. But it's operating from hierarchy, honey. That shit is a penis. And I'm not saying penis ain't good. Excuse me. But what I'm saying is, you can't operate from this top to bottom system. You must operate from a place of sovereignty, create an ecosystem. It replenishes itself. It doesn't need no damn leader. You have to be the source center that fuse it. And that other node, which is like a nucleus, fuse that. And the other node it connects to fuses that. Look at this thing, baby. Why can't we operate like that instead of like this? Now, this ain't for everybody, honey. I ain't got all the answers, but damn it, I got some great ass ideas. And that's the problem. Many of y'all ain't sitting at the round table with your elder mothers, a council of elder women. The women that got some sense. Now, if you still stuck on that side of the fence over there, I don't know. But you know what I'm talking about. Some women who are conscious of themselves and know who they are and know how they relate to this planet. Sit with them. Say, baby, what we need to make this community right? Because when the elder mothers get together, they got some sense now, and start structuring this thing, that's when we hand it out to the children, to the baby boys and the baby girls to go out there and build this thing. But here's the thing. You don't do this with those that don't. You don't do this with those that can't see, baby. Stay away from them. Let them stay on that timeline. This is for those who do, not for those that don't. Now, y'all always say all they gonna do is come shut it down and all they gonna do is this. Not if you do it this way. Now, listen, all these boys out here talking about land grants and things in that nature and buying plots of land, things of that. Now, some of y'all got a little bit of money. $5,000, $10,000, what have you. You can go right on down there to that courthouse and buy you an empty lot. What you do with that empty lot? You turn that into a little marketplace. But here's the trick. It ain't open to the public. It's private. And it's members only. That's how we begin. You start off with memberships. You get the land. Not only do you get the land, where you get the land, and honey, you better go find you some black farmers that's all over. You go down to them black farmers, you see what they growing. You can talk to them, tell them come sell their stuff there. Now, 9 times out of 10, they ain't gonna want to do that shit. And that's okay. Then you go get 10 of your friends and say, we gonna hit all these farms. Sally, you buy all the watermelons. Freddie, you buy all the peaches. Sarah, you buy all the tomatoes. Johnny, you buy all the cucumbers. Shaniqua, you buy all the eggs. And keep going. And then everybody put up that tent and that's what they sell. And the only people allowed to come in there and buy are the ones who got the membership. Baby, you got to show your shit like Sam's Club around here. And you got to set that up. Now, how? Baby girl said, well, we not doing the internet, this wicked matrix system. We not going to do the internet because it's wicked internet. Baby, you know you use the internet to get on YouTube to leave that damn comment. You already in the system. Let me tell you something about the internet. They didn't create this thing. All they created was the platform for you to use it. We need more platforms. If you got platforms, they got apps now, honey. They got AI that can teach you how to make an app. Members only, this and that. Not only that, honey, you can tie that shit to your own crypto. Buy this coin. Now, don't make it $1 million now. Get with all these little tech heads. They everywhere. These children say, I need y'all to create a little crypto for us. It's going to be members only. People buy the crypto coin, members only. That's how you get in. It ain't even the real coin. You just flash the ID. That's how you get in. That's how you keep everybody out. Police come in here. Do you have a license for this? You say, this is a private event, sir. Members only. Do you have a membership? They can't do nothing about that. It's when you're trying to open it up to the public, let everybody in here, they're going to come mess up your shit. You need somebody to get the land. Maybe 5 or 6 of y'all pull your money. Go get 2, 3 empty lots, about an acre each. Go ahead and get that. Then go get 10, 20 of your friends with about $200, $300 a piece and buy as much shit as you can from these black farmers. Then you go set up your 7, 8, 9 tents and sell all the food. And let the people know in your community, honey, y'all got QR codes and all kinds of shit. Instead of handing out business cards, baby, you heard about this, you heard about that. You always on Instagram and all that kind of shit. Promote that shit. Sign up for the membership. Sign up for membership. And this ain't something that you could do one place. You could do this shit everywhere. If you a member, you can come in, you can vend, you can set up. Now, the problem is when y'all start setting up these festivals, you want to charge somebody $700 to get in there. Then they ain't got no money to buy the shit. Stop being greedy and focus on structure and create it in a way that it replenishes itself. And until we make a pact that say, when they pick one off, 20 more is in line to take their place. They can't do shit with that. Because now we operate from nodes. We operate from an ecosystem. We operate from regeneration. Not this system. Not top to bottom. Not head to toe. Circles. Spirals. That's the only way we gonna get out. That's just one little idea, honey. That thing could grow and grow, honey. You can't get to the farmer. They got these brothers with a little van. You got a route. Go ahead and pick this thing up and deliver it to this one. Y'all got 17 jobs you can make out of that one idea. There is no excuse. It starts with us vending. We always had marketplaces, baby. The difference is make it private. Make it members only. Create nodes, network. Take this thing to every town, every city, every state. They can't kill us all, because if they do, the earth itself will implode. And one last thing, and this shit, then I'm done, because I'm tired of listening to myself talk about this shit. Y'all about this, and division with this, that's a problem. Now, I want you to trace the root back to where this shit got started. Now, we got a whole new label y'all want to call us. FBAs, FABs, whatever it is. You don't like black. We did. Every week we got a new name, a new label. Who keep coming up with these new labels for us? Who keep reassigning us these new names? And I guarantee you trace it back, it's going to look like this symbol right here. It ain't going to look like this symbol right here. This is another hierarchy. I'm better than you. You ain't like us. You different. When they suffering from the same shit we is. This is about mentality. This ain't about skin tone all the time. Yes, we are the most downtrodden people on the planet sometimes. The most victimized, the most traumatized. You name it, we it. But I'll be damned if you gonna start dividing yourself with somebody that look like you because they not from this part of the land. Baby, this whole globe belong to us. Not just this little section. So which part of this section over here is only us? Does that, when you say FBA, FAB, whatever it is, does that include North America? Does that include South America? Does that include Central America? Does that include the Caribbean? Because baby, we all of it. If them people got an attitude and crazy because they still under their trauma, that's on them. But everybody ain't like that. Remember, this is a frequency, this is a vibration, and awakening to a new timeline. And I'm going to tell you, baby, it's going to be multicolor, multicultural, because everybody tired of this shit. Now, this is where I stand with this. I am tired of dividing us into a million different pieces. I stand right here. I'm with the people who share this frequency, share this like mind. You see this timeline. You see it clearly because you know you belong there. All the best of y'all stay over here with the CIA operatives that's embedded in our community, spreading things like a virus because Central Intelligence runs off the nervous system and it attacks the nervous system. And this is why we go through the shit we go through. Now, I'm just going to say this. Those who come up with these new labels of separatism and keeping us from each other, take a good look and trace back where the hell they came from. Did they come from the crazy house, 10, 20 years in the crazy house? Or 10, 20 years in the big house? Because that's where they find the gifted ones and they put them in these little programs. And next thing you know, they planted them in the community and now they become the voice of the community. Come on now, y'all. I guarantee you whoever started this new label ain't a woman. And then they're going to use women to push this thing front and center. Come on, baby. Look, I don't know what else I got to say about this shit with y'all. I'm not with it. I'm sorry. You can hate on me. You can call me whatever you want to call me. You know I don't care. Because I just look at it as I'm not on that timeline. Because this whole planet belonged to my mother. And she gave birth to everybody on it. And I ain't going to fight over no father that's been absent the whole time.
Woo, that was some good ass tea. Let me know what you think in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to try some of MahMah Tea's wellness blends today, link in description.
Nah. I love clean. I gave honest. You mistook that for access. That part, done. This ain't anger. This is me choosing me. Holding on to my energy. 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 Yeah. Holding on to my energy. Holding on to my energy. Holding on to my energy.
Copper magnetic jewelry available now at sacredtea.net.
For my care, for my touch, for my trust. When I showed up, you took too much. Turned my love to a fuel line.